What the fuck it is?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Danes and Dragons. Well, I suppose we should just jump right into it, shouldn't we?
Oh,
Yes.
so you are done.
I am live. We are live now.
Alrighty. Got it.
Alright,
Oh,
no
shit.
more German accents.
Well, it's fine with the German accents if it fits your character. Just saw something. It was not entirely as I wanted it. It will have to do. Anyway, shall we just get down into it?
Yeah.
V.
Cool. So,
V.
the last time we left our heroes, you had just had a conversation with Urak Three Eyes about Epos's potential connection to his magic, where it came from, or where it did not come from, at the very least.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You then had a conversation with Thias that had very little information, unfortunately, for all of you about your magical items, but one lead were given to you. That potentially Eterèmont's magical bow could be found in Ironridge. Potentially. So you took off.
I'm going to go back to my fires and beat him up if it's not there. No, I'm not.
Fair.
That is aggressive. But okay.
Fisticuffs.
Mm-hmm. Do the fisticuffs.
It's how I roll.
But yeah. You decided to take the journey by boat, as that is the fastest and potentially safest route to take. So you went to your old friend the harbour master, in the hopes of gaining access to a ship. You were then essentially hired by a halfling captain who allowed you on board. And that is where we ended last time, as you are essentially escorted aboard the ship. The half-orc guard that, well, held you down, Victor, has of course released you and allowed all of you to walk aboard the ship.
I am very happy for that, because I was very claustrophobic down there.
I assume. You all walk aboard the ship and do realize that the half-orc seems to eye every single person that gets within 10 to 15 feet of the ship. Essentially giving them the stink eye.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we're here.
But you are essentially led aboard, and the captain turns to you. Give me a second. The fuck is he? Oh, what's there? But yeah, he turns to you and says, "My apologies for the for our guard's zealotry. He has a very important job to do. Isn't that right, Tharis?" And the half-orc has no reaction. He continues to eye the harbor and every person getting close to the ship. And he goes, "Well, again, apologies. I never did introduce myself. The name is Belgian Lightfeet. I am the captain of this proud vessel, and has been so for the past several years. And also,
How do you spell that?
a Belgian.
You can see it inside the
B-E-L-G-I-N.
handouts.
Belgian.
Yeah.
His name is also in the handout with a picture of him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just looked at the list of monsters, like, nope, he isn't. Oh wait.
Yeah, he's an NPC. Maybe.
As of now.
Exactly. For now. Who knows what's gonna happen? Anyway.
What? Oh no.
But yeah, the Belgian continues to talk to all of you and says, "We have an idea of where we can put all of you to work. But I suppose the first mate shall take care of that. Well, speaking of the bastard, here he comes. And a man approaches all of you. The man has essentially his tan skin. He has a 12 o'clock shade of beard, like mine, essentially. His hair is like swept to the side. This like light brown hair. This side of his hair is just gone. There's like he's essentially been it has essentially been scraped off. He has a green shirt, likely opened. A sword in his belt, some blue pants, a little bit of leather armor on his thighs, some high boots, and some almost cold blue eyes. He also has what looks like a tattoo on the side of his neck, in the shape of a fire, in a color of blue. And you also notice that every time the light shines upon it, it seems to glitter as well.
Interesting.
Only I could hear that. Eterèmont.
Good. Good.
It apparently did not react to your scream. But yeah. He essentially approaches you. Just stops for a second. And almost stares at all of you. Like, and he looks down at the...
Judge? No, I don't say that. I don't say that.
And he looks down at Belkin and just says, "So these are the cunts I have to work with?"
Okay. Now Eterèmont is this close to say something.
R-U-D-E. Yes. Good notes.
Good. And
Very.
Belkin just turns to
yes.
him and just says,
Roll.
"Yes, these are the cunts you have to work with, just like the rest of the cunts on this ship. I'll leave you to it. I have to go pick up our special cargo. Good day." And Belkin starts to leave the ship.
Special cargo, you say?
And the first mate just turns to you and says, "Well, greetings. The name is Vic Valor. You may call me Vic, if that suits you."
Vic, you say?
By the way, there was one tiny part of his appearance I didn't describe. He also has slightly pointy ears.
Oh, the fight is on.
And he has now been added to your
Half-breed.
he has now been added to your game, so you can see exactly what he looks like. In case my descriptions were terrible.
Well, usually we get it.
What a handsome fella.
But yeah, he looks at all of you and just... Yeah, I know how I can use all of you. You, big guy.
What?
Name?
We didn't hear that.
Name?
Oh. Urak.
Urak. You help the guys pull up the cargo and into the hold. And after that, you just await orders.
I move.
Fair enough. And you, knife here. He looks at you, Eterèmont.
Knife ear.
You got sharp eyes?
Well, at least mine are real ones.
So are mine. They're just not as knifey.
Half-breed.
Blue blood. Anyway. You got sharp eyes?
You betcha.
Good. I didn't expect less from a blue blood. Crow's nest.
I give
Well,
him like
well,
one
well.
last look and then I go to the crow's nest.
He just gives you a smile as you walk away. I think I'm gonna like that guy. And you, little guy. Name?
Icarus.
Icarus. You should know that our cabin boy has started to become a little too old for his job, so congratulations. You're going to function as a cabin boy. More specifically, you are going to be running messages. Mostly.
Great.
When we don't need you for that,
Good thing I have long legs.
it's more your small size that I was more interested in.
Look at these long legs.
Ooh.
But yeah, you're just going to follow me for the moment.
Alright.
What about you two? He stands up.
I guess I could sit around somewhere. It's okay.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Many things. I could navigate. Or just, make you laugh. It's okay.
I have a place for you. You just wait here for a second. And you?
Well, I'm Epos. I'm pretty good with a broom, I think.
Good. And you're gonna help the people on the deck. Taking care of it. Actually, it does need a good cleaning.
Okay, I'll try.
Good. Thank you. Now, you. And you. Turn to you, Victor and Icarus. Follow me.
Alright.
As he starts to step into the ship itself.
I listen, like, little guy first.
Alright.
Hi.
But yeah, he leads you down into the ship itself. Actually, down to the third deck. The ship has about 4 decks. The top deck, then the deck below, and below.
All right.
He takes you down to what it essentially contains to the third deck. The second deck is essentially just a deck filled with ballistas, weaponry.
Oh,
Oh,
you said blisters.
yeah.
Yeah, it's full of
blisters.
blisters.
Like you.
You're actually it's actually a living creature you are walking on.
Oh no.
You are walking on an
Oh, no.
you are walking on an astral dreadnought.
Oh no.
Turtle with a mountain on its
No,
back.
astral dreadnought. It is an actual creature, just so you know. It is as big as a ship.
Holy crap.
Does the ship have any patches from like reparation? Is it in good shape or is it old?
Roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks fine.
Oh.
You don't see anything wrong. You don't see anything wrong anywhere.
That's great.
That is reassuring.
thing looks nice.
Yeah, but yeah,
Very
the second deck is essentially just ballistas placed and ready at some small like slits, holes. Essentially, these small windows that can be opened up so the ballistas can shoot out of them.
Yeah.
And it's
So,
of course also filled with a lot of ballista bolts and also other kind of resources for shooting a ballista and repairing ballista. So there's also spare wood and pieces. In case of an
According
actual-
to our generalized idea of what is standard on these kinds of ships,
Mhm.
would you say that we this is normal for us? That we expect it to be ballistas and not cannons and stuff?
Cannons is not really a thing that exists like a
Yet.
normal thing in the world.
Okay. So it would be normal that they have ballistas.
Ballistas are very normal,
Alright, cool.
at least from the ships you have been sailing upon. Actually, the ships you have been near, Victor, would have cannons.
Yeah, it's high prestige stuff, yes.
Not so much high prestige, more like where you come from.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So cannons are more common, at least magical cannons, if you will.
Yeah, true.
And for you, Icarus, you know ballistas are the common thing. What else to use? There's nothing else to use.
Well, you can throw sheep.
I mean, sure. You could also shoot a sheep out of ballista. So you still need a ballista.
Bring it.
Light it on fire.
Ballistas are very fun.
Mhm.
I can tell you that.
Yes, they are very fun. I actually think I even remember how much damage they do from the top of my head.
Wow. Can you
Anyway.
actually get hit by a
Very
ballista
impressive.
shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can. Anyway, he
I
leads
think
you.
you're gonna die.
He leads you past all the ballistas, one deck down, which is just essentially just cabins,
Hmm.
the sleeping quarters, and you assume quarters for relaxation during sailing when there's not as much work to be done. And he leads you down towards an area where you are 100% sure you smell food.
Ah, very interesting. I am hungry as hell.
Well, that is great. That means you're gonna work faster. In with you. You're gonna help
In
the
where?
chef.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, touch the food before it's done?
Of course. How else are you going to make it?
Interesting.
The cook
Well, I
has been
hope
complaining.
you like the taste of bitterness, and I go in there.
Okay. You walk in, and he turns to you, Icarus, and just says, "Follow me. We're going back to the top deck.
Oh, all right.
You're going to start by helping a little bit with the scrubbing of the deck, and then once that is somewhat taken care of, I will potentially have some use for you."
Goody goody.
Good. So yeah, Victor, you walk into the kitchen, I suppose, and it is misty. Like steam is essentially spewing in your face as soon as you open the door and walk in. And what you see, just from a quick glance with your passive perception, is just a kitchen. Some stoves, or some open fires at the very least, to heat the meat.
Interesting.
And a lot of like chopping blocks for cutting meat, vegetables, and other things. And what approaches you is not something you see very often, at least from not where you came from. A 4'7" black bird approaches you,
Right.
walking on two legs without wings. Both its feet and its hands are like talons. It has these like almost yellowy eyes, and it just waddles up to you and just stares at you. You help?
Yes. What are you?
Good. Cut potato. As he starts to slightly push you.
What is this bird creature? And I see the chopping board with some stuff.
Yeah, you essentially see a more or less a literal mountain of potatoes.
Are they peeled?
No.
I don't know if Victor has ever seen an unpeeled potato before.
I'm sure he has. But he has usually
Maybe
had others
then-
to peel it for him then.
Okay, then let's say that. So this will be interesting. I think I need to roll something to succeed.
No. You don't. It's not something that is a skill per se. But the Kinku essentially pushes you and just says, "Peel and cut potato. Slices."
Slices, you say. How do I do that? And I start doing it roughly.
He just looks at you as he does it. And essentially a different voice comes out of his mouth. Good. Continue. As he turns and walks away. As he walks over to what you can only assume is a carving board for meat.
Dear diary, today I had trauma.
Dear diary, today I met a kinku. Victor knows what a kinku is. It's just not something you've seen very often.
Oh, okay.
You know that the Kinkus are usually thieves, liars, manipulators, con artists, and doesn't speak very often. Some of them don't speak at all, at least not with their own voices, out of respect for the god that took their voice and their wings.
Right. I look at him with a worried eye while I do my thing.
Fair. What about the rest of you? I assume that you, Eterèmont, has climbed up into the crow's nest,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I do.
Yes, it is quite a climb. And if I remember correctly, your athletics is a -1 in modifier.
It's 0!
Right, but of course, 0. Yeah,
Much better.
not much, but better. But yeah, you essentially climb up the I don't want to call it the nets that hangs from the ship that essentially makes you able to climb up to the crow's nest at the top of the
Yes.
ship. So when you get up there, you are sweaty. You are a little sore, just a little. It's been a while since you have made such a high climb,
Yeah.
but you are up there. And Urak, you help the other big lads carry aboard cargo and just go to work.
Enjoy the silence of not having Victor around.
Indeed. Though I will. No, actually no.
No.
Your passive perception is not good enough to actually hear
Oh, yeah.
Victor potentially slightly complaining.
And cutting his fingers sometimes.
Yeah, also that. You might hear that actually.
When you remember that that one of your players have a even bad passive perception.
Anyway, so you essentially get to work. Epos, you scrub the deck. Icarus comes up and assists you, while other sailors also scrub the decks and lazy around because there's not much else to do at the moment. After about an hour, give or take, you see 3 men approach the ship that the half-orc is not eyeing with a stink eye. One of them is Belgin, captain, who has returned. The other one... Give me a second.
Is it what?
Just give me a second. One of them is a man dressed in fine clothes. A long, brown jacket over his body. Some loose-fitting purple shirt. Several rings on his fingers and an almost golden scimitar in his belt. Black pants with golden, yellow filigree up the side, marks up the sides and in between the thighs, and there's a little bit of yellow and gold on him, and some fine boots with almost silvery clasps that holds the boots. He has a black goatee, beard that goes around and goes out into a goatee, and long hair pulled up in a ponytail on his back. He has deep brown eyes and almost completely brown skin. And he seems to be in a deep conversation with Belgin. The other one is also one that has almost the same colored skin, a little lighter than the other one. He has black hair, essentially pulled into what looks like a little man bun, with only hair at the top of his head. He wears a silvery plate armor only on his chest. His arms are bare. He essentially has what boils down to a half plate armor on. A long purple cloak behind him. 2 short swords in his belt. And his pauldrons are formed like 2 black wolf heads. With almost blood red eyes. He has some deep grey eyes and he has several scars going over his left eye. They are all approaching the ship and walking aboard. And they start to walk across the ship. You hear one of them just go, "This is the crew you have managed to assemble, Belgian." I see it as it's a new crew. Or at least some of them are new, I see. He seems to look very much at you, Epos. I see you've got an Aasimar aboard your ship. Interesting. And Belgian turns to him and says, "Yes, I have indeed, Lord Al-Halim. We have gotten some new crew after some of my others were foolish enough to try to drink the first mate under the table. They should have known that was a lost cause." And Lord Al-Halim starts to laugh. Indeed. They should know better. They should know better by now, at the very least.
Damn.
And he turns to Jan and says, "Isn't that right, mon dear? They should have known better by now, shouldn't they?" And
It's not the guy from the cat guy.
No, that is. Let me just find it. That is Ali El Safar.
Yeah, that is El Safar. This guy's name Al-Halim.
Right. Never mind.
Icarus,
Yes.
would you please do me a favor and roll history with advantage, as you heard the name Al-Halim?
Oh boy. Do I?
Yeah, I hope so.
Let's see. 30.
Okay. You know him. Or at least you've heard of him. The man that has walked aboard is John Al-Halim, the Master of Treasury, a member of the King's Small Council, and a Master of Coin. You know that if anything has anything to do with business that affects the entire kingdom, it's his business.
Oh.
The other one is not. You have heard of someone called the Wolf of the East, and you have heard that when he was very young, when he essentially came to this land, he managed to single-handedly kill a warg with a knife. But that is about all.
Question.
Ooh.
Yes.
This is a little bit outside of the campaign, but Lord Al-Halim, that is Money Man, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Master of Coin.
Yeah.
But yeah, they essentially start to go down into the ship itself, down through the decks. So, is there anything specific you want to do before we let the ship take off?
I guess I want to ask the chef
Mm-hmm.
questions.
Ask them. We'll see.
So, what is your name, if you have one?
You see the Kinku slice the meat, and he opens his mouth and makes the same sound as when he cuts the meat.
Disturbing.
It's like, yes, and your name is?
And he does the same thing again.
I guess his name is Slice.
So, your name is that sound you just made. Oh.
Oh,
How do I pronounce it? I can't make that noise.
Slice. He says
Slice.
he says in a different voice than he has done the other times.
Lice, you say? That's the
Slice.
stuff that people have on their heads that scratches like hell.
Slice.
Slice. Ah. I understand, my friend. So, Mr. Slice, I am Victor. apparently, right now, I'm just a slave, like everyone else.
You hear your own voice exit the Kinku saying, Victor.
Ugh. I gotta get used to that. Don't do that so much. But in my voice is wonderful.
You hear your voice again saying, wonderful.
Yes, exactly. You and I will be good friends, and we'll make lots of good business.
Again, your voice comes out saying business.
Business! Oh shit.
Can you say that with a sinister voice?
He says it with your voice again, but in this exact same way.
We're gonna have to work on that, my friend.
He finds your voice sinister.
Or maybe
give
he
you an
just doesn't
example.
know how to do a sinister voice.
I will give you an example on sinister voice. Like, excellent.
He copies the exact way you said that. Excellent.
Yes, use that often with your master. It will be so funny.
Excellent. Boss not like.
Boss, will shut up.
Anything else?
Anyways, no, that's it.
The rest of you? Just doing your work?
Yeah.
He-
So
He's already playing D&D. Jesus.
that was early. But yeah, you essentially start after about 30 minutes more, Urak, you manage to, with the others' help of course, to carry the last of the cargo aboard the ship, which then are lowered down by essentially a mounted crane aboard the ship itself, which then lowers the cargo from the middle of the ship down into the depths, into the bottom deck.
Wait, so there's a crane on the ship?
There's a crane on the ship, on the deck itself, that can essentially lower stuff down.
Okay.
And there's these like almost shit. There's like glitter. Yeah, glitter. There is a floor
I don't
door, if you
remember
will,
either.
that can be opened up and then it can be lowered down through that one. And it is on all the decks, all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, you start to take off. After, of course, Urak has managed to carry the rest of it off. He helped. You are essentially tasked, Urak, to haul in the rope as people on shore start to remove the rope that holds the ship in place. And you're also told to start to release the sails. We take off.
Hoist the anchor.
I do my best to follow whatever the fuck everybody else is doing.
You are just
I don't
tasked.
think, have I been on a ship before?
No.
No. I come from... Yeah, no.
You come from the mainland. No, you have never been on a ship
No.
before.
No.
This is all very new to you.
Indeed. I know how to carry, I know how to pull rope, how to set sails. No.
You're also not tasked with that. You're just tasked with pulling in the rope.
Pull here.
Yeah, pull
Yeah.
here until rope is in. Yes. After you pull the ropes in, you are tasked to help with raising the anchor, which essentially just they ask you to push on a wheel
Sure.
that essentially pulls it up. But yeah, you take off.
Seems straightforward enough.
As you sail out Eterèmont, do give me a perception check as you look out to the ocean and everywhere else.
Hey.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, just you see the city, the ocean,
Yes.
and you take off. So is there anything you want to do during the sailing?
Oh, I didn't buy myself a fishing pole, did I?
No.
No, I didn't.
But why would you have a fishing pole
Why not?
Why
Why
not?
wouldn't
Also, I bought one on another character because we were gonna sail. So
Well, yeah, but we didn't anticipate to sail.
Well, as you sail out and the day starts to end, essentially, on the first day, you are essentially called down to the deck. The first mate, who has been steering, essentially, so yells out. Now I need to make sure. Lower the sails. Drop the anchor. We're not sailing during the night.
Guess. Would I be done in the kitchen yet?
You
this
would
point?
definitely have done a lot of different things. Food is about to be served, and you are essentially assisting with the last few preparations. You have essentially almost been doing nothing but peeling potatoes the entire day, and cutting potatoes for that matter.
I have taught the Kenku many complaint sounds.
Very likely, and he has also been using them
Yes.
Oh no!
just to mimic you. But yeah, you are essentially led to the the dining hall, I should say, where you eat with the rest of the sailors.
Do they have such fancy rooms on a boat?
Of course they do. Well, not as don't expect it to be like beautiful table and chairs. It's like a table, benches. Now sit and eat.
Okay, that makes sense. We bring this food up, I guess, and just put it there and like sit down.
Well,
Wow, this looks edible.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it.
Oh, okay.
actually, it looks good. It also smells good. Yeah.
you should pull out a badger to find out if it's edible.
So I guess we eat it, and is it actually good?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It is good.
Oh no, I have talent.
Or more specifically, it's potential that the Kenku just saved whatever Victor might have fucked up.
Damn it! I knew I didn't poison it enough.
Masterful forgery.
Yes, masterful forgery indeed. But yeah, you eat. It's fine. It's not that it's super delicious. It's just it's fine. Tastes fine.
And then, of course, we sleep.
As soon as dinner's done, the first mate says, "Well, we're gonna have to post guards on the deck. Who's up for that the new people do that?" And everyone just goes,
Oi! Damn it!
Damn it.
Well,
Me,
I
a
suppose
pygmy.
I can
Oh,
sleep
you did.
under the stars.
"Oh, perfect." So the first mate just goes, "Well, it looks like it was almost unanimous. Have fun. By the way, lamps are up near the deck. Just light them and have a look during the night. Don't fall asleep."
Yes, I'm gonna navigate, and I'm starting to so get up and walk towards the stairs.
The rest of you,
Follow suit.
I follow.
Yeah.
Finish my
I think
supper.
I'm going to crawl
fair
back.
enough. Urak
up.
finishes his supper. The rest of you leave.
I think I'm gonna crawl back into the crow's nest, and I have my dark vision, so
Which is
maybe I will be all right.
well, that is 60 feet. I think you
Yeah,
would you
that's
would
not
be
much.
you would be about just about able to see the deck.
Yeah. Okay. No, then I will also take a lantern.
Not because that will help on the distance, though. I would say on this open sea, there's not much else to see, so therefore, if there's a shadow of another ship or something, you would see something with your dark vision.
I mean, dark vision makes sure that you can see shapes, but it all comes out in white, black, and gray.
Indeed.
It's not because you can see color or potentially details.
But you don't need to. You could just need to see the silhouette of something in the horizon.
That's true. But you can only see 60 feet out.
Whatever. Anyways.
But yeah, the lanterns, if any of you take them, are hooded lanterns, which means you can focus the light in a specific direction.
Oh.
So I am running towards the thing that steers the boat.
Mm-hmm. Which has been locked in place.
Is there a guard?
You are the guards. The anchor has also been dropped. The sails are raised. I don't know. The sails are not up to catch the wind.
I will still be like, I'm steering the boat.
While it lies completely and utterly still. Fine. It's fine. So yeah. You start walking. And watching. So how many of you did take a hooded lantern? Just to be sure.
Well, I need one.
Oh, pick me.
Okay, Eterèmont and Icarus, you took hooded lanterns. And Urak? And
Yeah,
Epos.
I took one too.
Okay, so essentially only you, Victor, did not take a lamb.
Nope, I didn't have time.
No, you were busy getting up to the wheel and going.
No need.
Perfect.
Childhood dream.
Certainly. But yeah. So would everyone make me a perception check then? A perception check, yes.
7. I'm too angry with all the crew mates and just mumbling to myself instead of keeping watch.
Okay. So yeah, you essentially start walking around the ship with your lanterns, looking out into the dark. And during the night,
A ninja.
you hear from somewhere around the side of the ship the sound of ting! Fuck!
What?
What did we hear?
A metal seemingly falling onto the deck and someone saying fuck!
Hello.
Sure.
Where is it compared to the steering area?
It's somewhere around the middle of the ship.
Okay, so it's in front. Okay.
It's in front. You are completely in the back.
Hmm.
But yeah, you essentially hear that. And Icarus, you
Walk
said.
towards it.
What did you say, Icarus? You said something.
Wanted to walk towards it.
Okay. You walk towards it with the lights up, and you see one of the sailors, who's holding essentially a hook and a rope. As he's essentially, it looks like he's about to set the hook into the ship's side. Just
Hi. What are you doing here?
and he yells something in a language you do not understand, Icarus.
Uh-oh.
Victor,
Mm-hmm.
you are the only one who knows this language of the entire group. I remember this much. As it yells, "We are discovered!"
Does it sound dark?
You understand it, so it sounds like as it does. Weird.
And I'm like, Icarus, you might want to sound the alarm.
I like how you don't do it yourself.
Yes, I'm busy.
Yeah, and you essentially also hear what sounds like something crawling up the sides of the ship.
Ew.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
And another voice from the other side, the same speech, the same language, essentially yells back, "Then kill everyone, but focus
this-
on the Banes." And I'm going to
Beans?
do something. we're going to change maps.
The Banes?
The
Did you say
Banes. Yeah, he
Bane.
said the Banes.
I repeat loudly. The Banes? Who are the Banes?
So,
Well.
I want you to put yourself down on the map. Wherever you see yourself being.
I am definitely a leader of the nation.
To do this as well.
Oh, that's easy. I would be here.
Mhm.
Well, I would be wherever this fellow is.
Yes. How close to the fella would you say you are?
Within kicking distance, I'd
Within
say.
kicking distance, which means you would be within 5 feet of him. Good.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
Because I would like to kick him before he stands up.
This is.
Well, he's not kneeling anywhere. He's actually standing up as he does it.
Ah, damn.
But you can only kick him in the balls.
Yes,
if you
I'm just
kick
going
high
to
enough.
find.
Not kicking up the boat.
Do me a favor and just put your token in somewhere. Then I can put you where the person is.
Just fucking do something.
Just go!
Yes.
How is it that I forgot how to...
Just
How do I put it in?
click and drag
Drag.
into the map, and then you should pop up.
Is it because I have it in a separate window?
I don't know. I have it. I know I have.
Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go.
Yes. Find you. There you are.
In order for me to hear it, you should definitely be a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's true.
No. It's not yelling softly. It's yelling loudly.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Soft yell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You at least, Eterèmont, also hear that the windows below are being opened up.
The windows.
Yeah, you know the ballista holes.
Hmm.
No.
It sounds like they're being opened up. And
I look out over the railing. What the fuck do you call it? I look out.
Yeah, you look out over the ocean. Give me a perception check real quick.
Yes, so quick. Oh yes, the quickest of all.
Yes, the quickest of all perceptions.
No.
You
The
see,
same as
yeah.
last.
It's too
you
quick.
see the ocean. Nothing
It's
but the
very
ocean.
low.
Oh,
And
look, water.
Icarus, as your light shines upon the sailor, you see him grow.
Me?
No, the sailor.
Oh.
Icarus, you see the sailor grow. His limbs starts to stretch. You see his hair as you also stretch and collect itself into what looks like tentacles.
Ah.
No.
You also see
Why
his,
is it
his
always-
you also see his mouth essentially splitting and opening up. As his,
It's a predator!
as his skin also starts to turn blue. Skin between his fingers and toes starts to grow out.
Ah.
I'm just gonna show you where they are.
I do not like that.
No. Oh.
Oh,
As hooks has also been placed on the other side of the ship. And again, you hear something crawling aboard. I'll just also give you a picture of the enemies. And I also want you all to roll initiative.
Oh no.
As soon as you put up the initiative counter.
Oh, you can just roll. You can roll initiative anyways.
I
Yeah,
feel,
but it doesn't throw it up directly. There we go.
I feel I feel threatened by the water.
Fair. There we go. There we go. I have now put them into your handouts with monsters.
No.
Deep Scion.
Ew.
Also, isn't there a way that you can force it onto the screens?
I can, but then it will also be forced onto the stream itself, and I really don't want to have to close those down all the time.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, I can do that the next couple of things that might pop up. It's a good point, actually. You also see, just barely crawling over the edge of the ship, 2 creatures. Jeez, there we go.
Oh.
These
They already have markers.
they have markers because I need them. Don't question it.
Red pill, blue pill.
Yes,
Yeah.
red pill, blue pill. Exactly.
Just
Take
take
one.
the red pill. It's okay.
We do it like this then. There you go.
Sea spawn.
Ugh.
Ah.
Yes. These creatures has also just crawled up these hooks in the ship. And you have all rolled initiative, I see, except for Epos.
Yeah. I got distracted
That is fair. I don't
by
know.
the squid people.
I don't know what you got distracted by, but it's fine.
I was looking at the squid people,
Fair.
so yeah.
That is very fair. It's just
Squirtle.
let's, roll for these ones. There we go. And also is going to do this and this. Yes, there we go. And now I just actually need to roll them myself. So sea spawns. Okay. Oh, I didn't roll them. That's annoying. Then let's try that again. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Now they're on the initiative. No. Well, I rolled the same as I did with the die, so that's fine.
Great.
And the deep scions. Okay. A little worse. Go.
Yeah.
And here we go. So let us begin. Top of the round, Victor.
I shout as loud as I can. We're
Mhm.
being boarded.
Mhm.
And then I run. Yep. I go here. I think I can go that far.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 40?
I have. Okay. that's
You
one.
can dash as a bonus action if you want to. Remember that.
No, I did one less. That's fine.
Yeah, you can dash as a bonus action if you so choose, because you are a 3rd level rogue.
Actually, yeah, I think I will dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I will wait. It's over here. The guy who Icarus talked to.
Yeah, the one Icarus talked to is over here. You do also see as you run forward that there's another one over here.
Okay, I guess yeah, whatever. I run over here, and I like run with this my what's it called, the rapier,
Yes.
like pointing towards. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
where is it? And I do my attack. I miss apparently.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss as you run forward, stabbing at the creature as it essentially dodges out of your stab. Just
As yeah, I can't do that now. Okay, never mind. That's my turn, I guess.
very well. So next is the deep scions. This one walks over here, and then its mouth essentially opens as its head upwards, and you hear a. It essentially makes a scream, like a horrifying screech that pierces your brains. And I want all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
No.
My god.
My god.
Whoa, I was lucky
Wow.
on that one.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh no, you won't get me.
Well, Victor and Eterèmont, you succeed.
Yay!
The rest of you do not.
Good for you.
And you are stunned.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh damn. Is it visible
Is what visible?
that they are stunned?
They're not moving.
They're invisible that they're stunned.
It's like they grasp the head, just... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, it also succeeds. Yeah, it does. And the other
Did
one...
it stun the other one?
Yeah, it actually
Is
did.
that... Oh.
Like, more specifically, this one is also stunned.
Okay.
Okay, they can stun themselves or each other.
It's more that it is an area of effect thing,
Oh.
and so I'm not going to put markers on every single one of you. Just going to put a marker on the one so I remember. But yeah, it clutches its head just like the rest of you do, except for, of course, again, Urak, like Eterèmont and Victor. The other one will look at you, Icarus, and attack you.
No.
And you are stunned, so it has advantage.
That's stunning.
That's a 12.
Well,
That was one. Now
Oh, no.
for the other two. Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah?
And... Okay, 24.
Yeah.
So you take... Okay. 6 and 6. 12 points of slashing damage as it bites out towards you, and you, in your clutching your head, just ducks down as it misses, and it just takes both of its clawed hands and just across the back of your neck.
Ow.
And that was its turn. Urak, you are stunned.
Indeed.
Then it is the sea spawns.
So I don't have to make a save throw?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Nope. So it does not.
Okay.
So intelligent are they? Not very. Let's see. Yeah. The sea spawn runs straight at you, Urak, and makes its attacks. Okay. 19.
Yeah, I believe that hits it.
It does.
It does.
And 22.
Yep.
Okay.
That would do it.
Yes, you take 3 and 3 and 4. So 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it starts to essentially smack you. Just runs
Okay.
over and slaps you. And then it... You notice that its teeth are almost like shark teeth. Just... as it prepares
too
to,
close, too close.
yeah, as it prepares to bite you. Well, that's
I do not consent.
well, too bad. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Damn.
You take 6 points of damage.
Including everything?
That is including
Not
everything.
too bad.
That is an
lucky.
additional 6 points of damage.
It's 13 in total.
Yes. And that is its turn.
Okay.
Epos, you are stunned.
Yeah.
Icarus, you are stunned.
I am stunning.
Eterèmont, it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah. How even dare you?
I just need to know, how far up am I? Like, how far is it to?
Did you
different
crawl
enemies.
up into the crow's nest?
Yes.
Okay, you did do it. Then I have to
Yes.
move you a little bit.
Oh. Ah!
Because what you were looking at was the crane. The crow's nest would be up
Oh.
in the up atop on top one of the sails.
Oh well, what's the difference?
Not much. Actually, almost nothing. But yeah, what do you want to do?
I still want to hear how far away they are when I'm up here.
I would say add. You know what? Add 50 feet.
Hey, because then I have to check. Oh my god.
56 feet away from this one.
Wait.
I would say that you are within range of all of them.
I do
No,
quick math.
no. If I have to add 50 feet to each.
Yes.
Oh, you have
No,
shield.
I quickly did Pythagoras. It's
Oh.
like 56 feet from you.
Very well.
It's not that long.
No. Okay.
Also, you're shooting down, not up.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that
but
might
I was
help.
thinking about my spells.
Oh yeah, no, you're not gonna do that. Was that?
Yeah. If you use your spells, then like
that's
Urak
that's
says.
a bit far.
Yeah.
What about my Bardic Inspiration? Does that have a?
I'm pretty sure it does have a range,
Isn't that?
or
isn't
maybe
that
it's just
within use reach?
I actually think it's it's
yeah,
within
60
hearing.
feet
No, is it 60?
of you who can
No,
hear
60.
you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
The-
you can still hit us. Most
I can
of
what?
us. You can still hit most of us with it.
You can.
Can
I would say the only ones you cannot inspire at the range you're at would probably be Victor and Icarus. But I will allow you
Okay.
to be able to inspire Epos and Urak from where you are.
Okay, then I want to inspire Epos,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like while I pull up my bow,
Mhm.
and I'm like, Epos, you want to break free, and then I shoot this guy.
Okay.
With my bow. With
Very
my
well.
little bow.
Make an attack roll.
You want to break free. You want to break
free.
And there we stop before we get copyrighted.
No, I said you.
All right,
I think we have to go a little bit further and a little bit closer to.
that's true. We don't
also-
sing that well. Anyway, you essentially draw out your short bow.
17.
Yeah, you draw out your short bow. Shoot. As the creature just still almost makes its scream, just turns down, and your arrow just goes. As you do 5 damage to it.
Nice.
It's very nice.
And that is your turn, Eterèmont.
Yeah, I don't have more to do.
Very well. Victor, it is now your turn.
Oh, that's right. That was quick. So I pull out my dagger to the other hand, to my offhand,
Mm-hmm.
and I repeat the stabbing of the rapier on the same guy.
All right.
And fuck, what the hell?
That is another miss, unfortunately. You stab at it, and it just steps to the side.
Anyway, so I do the dagger also.
Okay.
Not.
It is minus the dexterity, so it takes 2. Oh, remind me how Swashbuckler Rogue sneak attack functions again. It is if you don't have an ally within 5 feet of you.
Yes,
Yeah,
but he also
and-
has
and
the
one of
normal
us.
sneak attack,
Yeah, he does.
so he still gets it. It's just that he has the option of sneak attacking if
Does
there's
he?
nobody within 5 feet.
Does he get it? Like, Icarus
Yes,
is not a
he's- he-
threat at the moment. He's stunned.
Oh, that's true. He is
Yeah,
incapacitated, so no.
He's
Well,
So
yes,
no
he
sneak
still
attack.
gets it, doesn't he?
He does. You still
Oh.
get your sneak attack. So, Victor, please do me a favor and roll your sneak attack. I think it's 2d6.
Does he?
He does,
Like that?
because Icarus might be incapacitated, but Victor is still 1-on-1 then.
Oh yeah,
That
true.
is
Yeah, so
true.
therefore I will be able to do that. And because I am very, very swashbucklery, I will also move back one.
Oh, wait. Against a creature, if
Oh my
you're within
God.
5 feet of it, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, of me. No. It doesn't say about anything
That,
about a
that,
threat.
there is a creature within 5 feet of you.
Very well. We do it like that, so you do not get your sneak attack, unfortunately. But you still did 2 damage to it.
Yay!
So you essentially first stab your rapier and miss, and you more or less make it like a small slash, just going across its arm. Just barely makes a scratch on its arm.
Yeah. And I make a cackle.
Mhm.
Okay. Cackle laugh.
Okay, and that's your turn, Victor.
Nyah, nyah, nyah.
That is your turn, Victor.
Oh yes, I'm done.
Then it is the Scions.
The Scion.
Yes, this one will walk over here. And the other one will follow you, Victor. First we'll make the attacks against you, Urak.
Alright.
That's an 8.
Yeah, no.
Second attack. Reroll that one. That's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And
You're dead.
a 14.
No.
So you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
And then the other one will strike at you, Victor. That is a 22 to hit.
Ah, of course.
Let's start with that damage. You take 6 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. Then it's claw. That's an 11.
Oh yeah, to hit?
Yeah, to hit.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah, and then another 22 to hit. And you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
And Icarus, Epos, and Urak, the pain in your heads subside, and you're no longer stunned.
Awesome.
Alright.
Ooh.
Neither is this one. But yeah, that is the Scion's turn. Urak, you are surrounded as you get back to your When your head stops beating
Yeah.
like a drum.
Okay. I shall turn around to the... No, I'm gonna stay looking at this one, and I'm gonna swing
All right, swing away, my friend.
with the Angie flail, which has fucked up once again. I can see.
It has fucked up.
1d flails are 1d6, right?
1d8.
1d8, and it's a +1 plus strength.
If nothing else,
say-
just roll your normal flail, and then essentially just add 1 to the attack roll
I
and damage roll.
believe it has. It should have fixed it now. There we go. 22,
Yeah, that does hit.
and I shall use a smite slot.
Very well. Use a smite slot. Jesus. So that it takes
23.
Yeah, it takes 23 points of damage, and it looks severely hurt as you smack it on the side of the face as a couple of its teeth just going out of its mouth, scattering onto the ground.
I shall point towards the other deep scion.
Yeah.
I declare a duel,
Oh shit.
and I use compel duel.
Ah, compel duel. Yes, it is a.
It has to do a wisdom saving throw,
Yes, I shall make the wisdom saving throw for it.
or be compelled to fight me.
That went about as well as I thought it would. That's good. Let's reroll that one. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah. No, it doesn't feel very compelled to fight me.
It
Not
does.
by my words.
No, it does turn its attention to you for a second, and then it goes back to focusing on Victor. That is your
But
turn,
we're
Urak?
better. I shall move 5 feet.
Very well. Then it is the spawn's turn. The spawn closest to you, Urak, starts to attack you with its 3 attacks.
That's a lot.
That is 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Second attack.
I should have Shield of Faith instead.
That is a dirty 20.
That would hit me.
And 23 to hit.
20. Yeah.
Let's see, you take 3. 14 points of damage.
Yes, I indeed do, and that shit hurteth.
Yes, the other one will walk down here and start to flail at you, Icarus,
Oh no.
with its 3 attacks.
Oh boy. Oh no.
The fact that they have 3 attacks is
That's
crazy.
an 8 to hit.
We don't need more than those 2 enemies because they will smack us.
14
Nope.
and a natural 1.
Hey.
You may use your reaction if you wish to
I
attack
will
it.
swing my rapier.
well.
Shukwa.
Swingeth.
Swingeth. 12.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice.
Roll damage.
Really?
Yeah. So you do 5 damage because you
Oh,
have not
wait a minute.
you have not put on your fire damage thing. So 5 damage.
Oh no, it's that's true. But it's wait a minute. I can reroll
You
damage.
can reroll once because it's piercing damage indeed. Reroll it then. Roll d8.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, that's a lot better. It went from a 5 to a 10.
Yeah.
So you essentially duck as it goes at you with its flailing arm. You also realize that this creature, as it prepares to strike you, you see small quills almost grow out of its hands, just going as it goes at you with them. But you just duck and just stab up through its chest, just quick stab, as it steps back and wails in pain.
Haha.
I should actually have asked Epos. In fact, sorry, I should have done this.
Yeah.
Because their dexterity is definitely lower than yours.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
That is my bad. So Epos or Icarus, you decide yourselves.
It's fine, you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna
Go
check
ahead.
my health real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna run my rapier across my hand and invoke my Rite of Flame.
Very well. Invoked it.
And I'm gonna take some damage.
You are.
No!
You take 4 damage.
Damn. And then I'm gonna slice again.
Yes, make your
Or I'm
stab.
gonna
Are you going to stab the spawn or the scion?
the Scion, I think.
Very well.
Yeah. So it doesn't wail on us again.
Very well. Make your stab.
Hooah! 19.
That's a hit.
Here. That's another one.
That is another one. Roll a d8 again then.
Okay.
So
That's a 7 then.
So it's 7. It's still 11 damage.
Yeah. Sure.
So you stab at it and it burns as it essentially tries to push you away as you stab at it, and you just go out and it starts to burn a little bit and it goes
Gotcha.
Yes. And that is your turn?
Yes.
Very well.
That's my turn.
Epos, it is your turn now.
Finally. Okay. Yeah. I would stand exactly where I am and use fireball on that guy.
Very well.
Firebolt.
I know you would say firebolt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
No,
if yeah, exactly. If you had fireball, I had a lot of questions. Yeah,
15.
that is a hit. It takes
Please.
8 fire damage. It is severely hurt. Like half of its face is starting to melt away from the firebolt that just
Nice.
hit it in the head. It is alive, but barely.
Oh, we should have a mass smacketh.
And that is your turn, Epos.
Yeah.
Very well. Eterèmont, it is now your turn.
Which one of these two looks the most hurt?
Come again, sorry.
Which one of these two looks the most hurt?
Oh, this one.
Okay.
This one has barely even taken damage.
Okay. Then I am going to shoot an arrow at this one.
Yes. Make your attack roll.
Right there. 21. That's
And
nice.
that is a hit. As it reels in pain from the firebolt, your arrow hits it in the other side of the head, just going, and it falls to the ground and stops moving.
So,
And
seafood is served.
yeah. And then I want to give Urak an bardic inspiration, being like, yeah, you can take the rest, buddy.
And that's your turn?
Yes.
Very well. Victor, it's now your turn.
I with a crazed smile, I'm like, time to wash out your mouth with Victor, and I start to stab at it.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
No.
Damn
Oh,
it, what
no.
the fuck is wrong with this dice?
I don't know, but it's unfortunately another miss.
And I also used offhand.
That's another miss.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate because that would have been nice.
Well, you stab at it, and it ducks out of your attacks.
No.
Is that all you're gonna do, Victor?
I am also going to make a little pirouette around and come over here.
Very well.
You know, like pirouette around what's it called, Icarus.
Yes. Very well.
That's fine.
Then it is the Scion's turn. It will continue its assault on you, Victor.
Victorious.
Yes, it will start by attacking you. Yeah, we'll start with you, Victor. So that's a 9.
Yes, something that doesn't hit me.
Second attack, claws. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Does that mean I can?
You can use your reaction to attack it if you want.
Haha!
That is actually
Now
a
I
hit.
hit. Would that be a sneak attack?
No, because you have another creature within 5 feet of you.
True. No mind.
But yeah, it still takes.
but he also has an ally.
Yeah, but it's the Scion.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he
right.
also has another ally
That
within
is-
5 feet of
That
it.
is actually true.
And it's not his turn, it's another creature's turn.
Yes.
So yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how it is
It is not round based, It is turn-based.
Exactly, and you have not hit it yet.
So you could,
yes,
you could,
you may
you
apply
could
your
just
sneak
keep
attack.
hitting
Yes, that's
people
18.
on reactions. It is beautiful.
Yes, and its last attack. That's an 11.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So it
I
goes
got-
forward. It goes forward to try to bite you, and you just make your pirouette around it as it. And as it goes forward with its claw, barely even before it starts to make its attack, you have already stabbed through its arm with your rapier. Just. And as its one arm is just stuck, it makes an attack with the other arm, and you just duck beneath it as you pull your rapier back and continue to be prepared for battle. And the other one will attack you, Urak. First, its bite attack. That's a 13.
Nope, that misses.
Claw attack. That's an actual 1.
Oh, yeah, I can hit that.
You can try to hit that.
I shall.
Very well.
I have advantage because I'm under half health and doing vampiric bite.
Ooh.
So how is it now? I get health equal to
Yeah, I think it's equal to the damage.
damage.
Yes. So it
That
takes.
sucks.
And it actually does. That's 2 ones.
Man.
I got 5 health.
Yes. And it and you bite into it. Its last attack is another 13.
I am actually within viewing range of that. Okay.
You are. I would say you probably all of you see Urak bite into this creature as he has done before against a. I think it was the
Hobgoblin.
not a hobgoblin, a bugbear.
Oh yeah, bugbear.
Yeah, you did also bite into the bugbear and do the exact same thing, suck energy out of it. And you also some of you do also realize that some of his wounds starts to close up. Very little, but some of them did. But yeah, that was the Scion's turn. Urak, it's now your turn.
Yes. I shall. Yeah, sure. I'll just fucking hit it. Once more. Yes, Angie Flail.
That's a hit.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Let's just smite.
So it takes a total of 14 damage.
That
As you
that actually didn't do that much.
No, it didn't. Unfortunately, a 3 and a 2.
Sure. And a 3. Oh well.
Weirdly enough, that it put your dueling on your smite.
It is interesting.
Yes, it is indeed. Anyway, you smack it with your flail. As its head just and it starts to say something to you in a language you do not understand.
I don't know what you're saying.
Very well. Icarus.
Common,
Yes.
giant,
Well,
orcish,
please.
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's see. No, he's dead. Do all of them
Orcish
have multiple
is
attacks?
Yes, they all have 3 attacks.
So it really doesn't matter which one you take out.
No, I was just thinking I wanted to use my blood curse. For the duration of the curses. Yeah, I'm gonna use my blood curse, bloated agony, on this guy up here.
On the big guy.
Sounds awful.
Very well. Bloated agony. It's not a saving throw yet. Am I correct?
I'm not gonna amplify it, so it's just gonna be on his turn.
Alright.
Just link it as I.
Yeah. Disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks and suffers 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one melee attack. Yes.
And that disappears on my turn, I suppose. Unless I amplify it, and then he has to make saves.
Until the end of your next turn. So yeah, your next turn. That's when it ends.
Yes. And then I'm gonna stab this guy.
Very well. Make an attack with advantage.
Hiya!
That is a hit.
20.
Roll damage.
Hiya!
Well, it takes
Nine.
9 damage.
Not bad.
As you
Nice.
stab at it with your flaming rapier.
Wow.
It does seem to be really hurt now.
Oh, good.
I know, right?
That's my turn.
Yes. Epos. It's now your turn.
Yeah. Another firebolt.
Yes. Where to?
But on this guy.
Very well. Make an attack.
I can hit him without hitting Urak, right?
Sure.
Angle it.
That's one.
Oh,
Well, it hits.
yes.
And it takes 4 damage.
4.
Yes, 4 fire damage as you.
Yes,
your
me
fireball.
big damage dealer, yes.
Yes, you do damage, yes. But yeah, you hit it square in the face. Just are you going to move or are you just going to stay?
I'm gonna stay.
Should I?
I'll hold
Should
my
I
ground.
stay or should
Very well.
I go now?
This is my spot.
Yes. And it is the sea spawn's
If I go
turn.
now, trouble.
Okay. It will strike at you, Icarus.
No.
Yes. That is a 23 to hit.
That's way too high. It misses.
Okay. The second attack is a 22 to hit.
Also very high. I feel
And-
like it misses.
And last attack is an 11.
That misses. That actually misses.
Yeah. So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As it essentially attacks you with its fists, going.
Oh, was that lucky?
Not looking good, guys.
And it's weird quill-like things, just these almost claws that just goes out of its hands, almost like Wolverine style. As it starts to stab you, you manage to block it away before it hits you.
Wow.
But yeah, that is its turn. Eterèmont.
I'm going to stay where I am and shoot at this guy.
Very well.
And yeah, Epos and Urak, you still have bardic inspirations, right?
We haven't used them.
Yes. Good. So yeah, I'm going to shoot this one.
Make your attack.
Oh, 8?
That's unfortunately a miss. As it essentially
What?
as it essentially is reeling from the other attacks, your arrow goes right past its head and sticks into the boat itself. Just
Damn it.
Do you do anything else? Combat music.
No,
yeah, I don't know what happened to the music at all. Anyway, yeah,
my spells are too short.
they're too short range.
So yeah, I'm staying there.
Alrighty then. Then it is your turn, Victor.
I shall stab at the this one.
Okay. The sea spawn.
See.
Good. End it.
And
See.
advantage.
Well, that is a hit, and you also do sneak attack with this one.
Because there's the advantage, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
So it takes 17 points of damage. You it seems very focused on Icarus, as it's still annoyed by the fact that its quill has not been hitting anything. And Icarus, you see a short blade just going up from the top of its head as it falls to the ground.
And
Nice.
then I do my dagger thing on the other guy,
Alright.
which does not have advantage, unfortunately. Doesn't need to in this case.
But it's still 22 and it is still a hit, so it takes 3 damage.
Is it sneak attack? It's only the first one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you can only do sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah, never mind. So yeah, 6 damage.
Unless he doesn't move.
What?
No, nothing.
Only first attack on the round.
But yes,
Just thinking of something else.
that is...
That will conclude my business for this.
Yes. So that is your
Turn.
turn. Then it is the Deep Scions. The Scion up top will attack you, Victor. And the other one will, of course, go for Urak. So, first attack against you, Victor, is a dirty 20. Second
It's a
attack,
dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Not crit.
No, not crit. It just means it's 20 with the modifiers. But yeah.
Okay.
You take 8 points of piercing damage. And you're still up, I assume?
Yeah.
Very well. Second attack is a 19 to hit. And you take 5 points of slashing damage. You're still up.
Yeah, for now.
Third attack. That is a 13 to hit.
Yes, I blocked that.
Yeah, you duck out of that one. Now for
He
you,
takes 7
Urak.
damage.
Now it's your turn, Urak. First attack. That's a 10.
No.
Second attack. 16.
Nope.
And third attack. Another 10.
Nope.
Wow.
So you essentially with your shield just go against
Yes.
first its face,
Wow.
and then it's two claws.
It's like slams its face into a shield.
Exactly. It goes to bite him, and instead it just faces his shield and goes boom.
Yeah.
Probably needs to go to the dentist after that.
And as it pulls back and screams out in pain, Urak, the Scion speaks with the first mate's voice. Let's go back saying, "Ah! Fuck!"
Oh.
And that is the Deep
What?
Scions. Urak, it's now your turn. Angie Flail.
No.
That's a hit.
I don't think it... It hits.
It hits.
Nice. I can no longer smite, so I will just do normal.
Very well.
There we go.
It's still 9 damage.
Indeed.
As you smack it.
So Vic it was.
Is that your turn, Urak?
Second now.
I don't believe I can do anything else, so...
I don't think so either. Icarus. It is now your turn.
Yes. Let's see.
Oh,
I move.
I just remember something. Roll a D8 for me, please.
I did.
Oh, you did? When?
Yeah.
When?
It's just above Urak. I rolled a 7.
Oh, there. Yeah. It takes 7 damage. There we go. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I move up and
Yes.
I stab at the
Yes. Make your stab at the attack.
17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
Takes 11 points of damage. It is starting to look very hurt.
Oh, do I
As
have
you essentially
anything?
walk up and stab it in its thigh, and almost burns the wound closed again, but it starts to bleed on the inside. As you see, it's starting to wobble and barely able to keep on its feet anymore.
Good. Good.
Is that your turn?
It is. Yeah.
Very well. Epos, it's now your turn.
I will use my trusty firebolt.
Yes. Against the same
faithful.
against the same one as always.
Yeah,
Very well.
because I don't want to risk burning the ship down
Very well.
if my spells go wrong. So,
Make your attack.
playing it safe. Yeah.
Well, it takes 7 points of fire damage as you hit it. With your fireball just. And that's your turn, Epos.
Yes.
Very well. Then it is the sea spawn's turn. There are no more left. Eterèmont.
Yes. It's still not dead.
No, it's hurt.
How hurt? It's hurt. I shoot at it one more fucking time.
Very well. Make your attack roll.
24.
That hurts. Well, it hits, but it doesn't hurt as much as we could have hoped.
No.
5 damage, unfortunately
Ah.
only. As your bolt, as your arrow sticks into the top of its shoulder, just. And that's your turn, Eterèmont?
How hurt is it now?
Really? Like it's hurt.
Okay. Then I start to climb down.
All
I
right.
use my 30 feet of movement.
Very well. You climb down one set of the net, so you're like, I would say a third way down.
Really, a third? Damn.
But remember, you have to be careful not to, fall.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's tough terrain.
And also, just to remind you, your athletics is a 0.
Oh yeah.
You're not so strong that you can easily and quickly climb down a net.
I keep thinking about my decks. Like, I can do this.
Yeah, acrobatics probably could, but no,
Risky.
it is risky. Though I will allow you to do it if you want to.
Full damage.
To make an acrobatics to see if you can get a little further.
I'm going to do that.
Very
Oh
well.
yeah.
Roll acrobatics.
18!
Oh, you're fine. You get instead of only a third way down, you get 2/3 way down. Just almost monkey climbing, going. But yeah, that is your turn, Eterèmont.
Yes.
Very well. Victor.
Imogen as always.
So, I will also just move you for a second. I will move you out here.
I will move here,
Yes,
and I will finish this guy off.
you can certainly try.
No. I will succeed.
We'll see. Do hit.
And that will be a sneak because
It is indeed. So it takes 15 points of damage.
it's still standing.
It is, but barely.
Right. Ooh, the blood that comes out of it, what color would you describe that as?
I would probably say it's purple.
Okay, then I just use my dagger.
I like purple.
Well,
Oh,
That's
That-
a crit.
that is a crit, and you deal 5 points of damage. So, how do you want to do it?
That's a good question. I didn't think of that. Just, like, Flah!
Okay. So you essentially stab into its chest as it just... And just take the dagger up across, up around its neck, doing... As it...
And I will say as a few words like, for the master.
Indeed. You say, for the master, as it... falls to the ground. Do you say it in common, by the way? Just a question.
I think I will use deep speech.
Very well. Then I will say, Icarus, you hear Victor speak the exact same language as the creatures you yelling earlier. You have no idea what he said, but you heard the same language.
I will write it in my notes.
Very well. I will assume that's your turn, Victor, unless you want to move.
I am. Yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Very well. Then it is the Deep Scion. The Scion will... The last of the Scions will look at you, Urak. And it will make its... Actually, no. It has already used that one. It will disengage.
Fuck.
And run. And jump off the ship's edge.
No. No. No.
What do you mean no?
Just no.
It has jumped, and it is, and you essentially hear a splash as it hits the water.
Ballistas! Fire!
As it starts to essentially swim away. I'll say it does hit the water. It hits the water just as the ground ends. Yeah. So that is its turn. Urak, it's your turn. Creature ran.
I'll run over and fucking dagger.
You mean
Dagger. You're gonna
Yeah,
turn out.
I throw a dagger at it.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
I have three daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's not?
That's a hit, but only barely, because you do it with disadvantage because of the flail.
Wee.
It takes 4 points of damage as you hit with the dagger right around its shoulder blade, just as it jumps down.
I fucking wished I didn't challenge the other one at this point.
Actually, scratch that. You hit it in one of its buttocks. Just
You
Nice.
didn't.
as it is essentially like head diving into the
Wait.
water. So its feet and lower body is on the top. So
I could throw another one. I have two daggers.
you could
One,
use
two.
your bonus
Can you
action
do
to do
that?
that. Yeah, he can use his bonus action to do it if he wants
Yeah,
to.
I just don't get the modifier.
No, you don't. You get it to the attack, but not the damage.
Yeah.
But you may.
Sure. I don't need daggers.
And that's another hit, so roll damage again, I guess. That is a.
That's a 2.
It takes 2 damage. So that one hits the other buttock.
Nice.
So essentially, what you see sticking up with is its legs, 2 daggers instead of its butt, as it dives into the water.
Like in dives or floats. and
It dives.
Damn
in-
it! So
you
it
know,
still lives.
Yeah, it's still alive. And that's your turn, Urak.
Action surge. No.
Icarus, it is your turn.
I give Victor a look, and then I fall on my
Wait, fuck.
back.
I could have added damage to it.
Hmm?
I have bardic inspiration that can do damage.
You
I
do,
forgot
actually.
about that.
That is true.
Yeah.
I will allow it.
Oh damn!
Roll it.
Okay.
can
I
use
shall.
my-
It is
Oh.
1d6.
Is it for damage or is it
Awesome like
only for
that.
attacks? I don't remember right now.
As far as I remember, it's for attacks.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the normal one.
Yeah.
But I remember that there was something about her subclass. Was it Valor?
Yes, I will link. I will
Which
link your thing.
allowed you to do it on damage too.
yeah, I also
Yes.
recall it's damage and AC if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can add the numbered roll
Yeah,
to
yeah.
its AC against the attack, or
You can also use it if you have been healing.
exactly magical inspiration. Yeah, I just need to see what it says. A creature has a you can add the number roll to a damage. Yeah, weapon damage roll.
I think I should start linking it as soon as I give people inspiration.
Nah, it's just been a while.
Yeah,
I
didn't do
remember.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you,
It's
you
been
deal
with
an, you deal
3
an extra,
additional damage.
you deal an extra 3 damage. It is still alive, but damn it is hurt.
Hey, look, I did as much damage as Victor.
Yeah. But yeah, Icarus, you said you fell on your back.
Yeah.
All right. Epos.
Firebolt against the only one I can attack.
It is not visible at the moment. It has jumped off the edge of the ship and is heading towards the water.
Oh shit.
You can walk towards the edge of the ship and then make your firebolt.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Very well. Make an
Leave
attack
my
roll
post.
with your firebolt. It takes 1 point of fire damage.
Nice.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration.
Very well.
Yes.
So it takes another 3.
4. So
Yeah, it is barely
damage.
alive, but alive.
Man.
And there are no more sea spawns. Eterèmont.
That is me.
Yes.
Do you have some magic that could hit it?
Can I see it?
No, you're on the opposite
No.
side of the ship.
Oh.
Am I though?
Yes. I mean, I will allow you to go to the other side because I chose that you went down that side.
Yes. Yes.
Very well, then I'll just put you over here instead. As you are climbing down, you do see it jumping off the ship, and you can't see it. You may try to see if you can kill it.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh wait, how far away will it be?
It is within range of your short bow.
Okay. So no magic.
I mean, it's probably it is 60 or 70 feet from you.
Yeah, risky. No, then I will just, to the best of my ability, I will try to, what do you call it? Hug the net so I can stay somewhat put, and then I will aim at it. I will make a small wish. I will mumble a small wish in English, lol. In Elvish. To damn it, I don't remember my gods, but to some goddess of the hunt or something like
The
that.
god of the hunt, or the god of the wilds.
The god of the wilds to bless my aim, and then I will let go of the arrow.
Okay, before you shoot,
Yes.
roll me a wisdom check.
Let us see how wise I am.
Not
12.
much.
Okay, roll your attack roll.
Yes. Attack. Oh, 21.
Oh.
So where do you want the arrow to hit? As you killed it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Right through the
Please say
right
bud.
through the neck. So no, right through the neck. So the it will become like nearly headless Nick, like.
Okay. As it dives up, it turns a little bit around as the 2 daggers hits its butt, and screams up at you in common Urak. The master will have its Urak! As its neck just goes. As an arrow just
Shut up.
splits its head and it falls. Instead of going for a swan dive, just goes. Falls to the side, just hits the water.
the master will have what?
Exactly.
What did you say?
Did it say that in common?
It said that in common, yes.
Alright, cool.
But yeah. Combat's over.
Somebody should probably go get that thing.
Why?
But you have an arrow. You have a few arrows in it, don't you? And also, it would be nice to show off.
True. Show off is always good.
And I am not gonna do it because I
I-
believe I would sink.
Can I use shape water to raise him up? Like make an ice pillar.
Oh.
I mean, shape water is a cantrip,
Yeah.
but I
But
will
I can turn
let
water
you.
to ice, so
You know what? Roll a charisma check for me.
okay.
Oh, this is gonna
He's
be
a
fun.
sorcerer.
Sorcerer, yes.
Oh, and he has advantage.
He does not have advantage. No.
Good try to that. Good try.
It was a good try, but no. You can if you want to make an ice thing he can float on.
I'll do that then.
Yes. So the ice underneath him just the water beneath him turns to ice as it freezes, and this creature's just lying on this piece of ice.
I got an idea.
Throw the
I'm
victim
gonna
down.
put some rope around. Oh, that's an even better idea. Come here, Victor. And like bind a rope around him, and you can
Just
swim, right?
Put
and
a
I
jab
kinda
through my
kick him
ass
off.
and then
Why would you want the specific one? We already have 3 others on the deck.
Okay, Victor, you are kicked off the deck. I will ask quickly. Do you allow Urak to do it? And I'm asking as Attila, do you allow Urak to kick Victor off the ship?
yeah.
Very well. So you essentially just feel a boot on your back, and you think, huh? As you are pushed, falling about the 60 feet that is from the top of the deck to the water. As you
Eterèmont is like, I know we hate him, but why are you doing
No. 50 feet down, he will just go.
yeah.
Because
And
I only have
just-
50 feet of rope.
Exactly.
Oh.
Just before you hit the water, you go.
She's like, where am I? What happened?
And you can see the creature floating there in the water about maybe 60 feet, but it's probably a bit much now that I think about it. I would say, Urak, you of course have healed it a little bit in, so he does stop just before he hits the creature. So
Okay, now what?
Mission impossible.
yeah, almost like Mission
grab
Impossible,
it.
except for Victor screaming and probably flailing, going for about a couple of seconds.
Grab it, and the daggers are yours.
Deal! I grab as well as I can.
All right.
And I stand
just
up, like
grab
pull
hold
them
of
up
it.
again.
Okay. Victor,
You now have 2 more daggers.
roll a strength check to see if you can hold on to it.
Oh, this is gonna go wrong.
I don't think about that. Fuck.
That's not bad, actually.
It's not,
For a
and it
minus
is
one.
it is fine. You grab a hold of it, and you do feel it's not so bad. It's not that heavy. As soon as he starts to pull you up, you feel the weight, and it goes, "Ooh, it's actually quite heavy." It is the size of a relatively large human, so it is skinny as well. But and you also do grab as you grab hold of it, you feel its skin is slimy. And it definitely smells a lot like seawater and rot. But yeah, Urak, you pull him up.
And I complain. Like,
I am 100% sure that you complain all the way up.
I cannot work under these conditions.
Yes, of course. And
But you're doing such a fine job.
And I'm like, yeah, I am actually.
and we're just going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in a moment. See you in a bit.
Later.
So,
Will we?
welcome back. So,
Will we?
Wait, you got nice.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's the axe.
it's the axe. So, you have pulled up the deep scion that jumped into the water.
Yes.
And all is quiet.
We still. I mean, I shouted before I ran down to fight. Someone would have heard it, I would assume.
Oh yeah. But it's quiet at the moment.
Okay.
As I like pull Victor up, I just go like, it's pretty impressive that nobody woke up apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I suppose
All
people
day
are
slamming
very
and banging. I sure hope not.
Well, you know, the sea
Unless
people
that is
like
normal
to
as shit.
rum.
I don't know.
So, Victor, what did they say? You seem to know their language.
What?
Oh, they apparently didn't appreciate that we discovered them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could tell you that.
And then something about
Make an insight check on that.
And which one?
Well,
If Victor is telling the truth.
Okay. Roll insight, and Victor, roll to me alone either a persuasion or deception. Actually, that this is a no. You know what? Fuck it. Just insight.
You know what? Fuck it. I rolled 5.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, fine. He seems to be telling the truth.
and then I follow. But they did mention a name. Has slipped my mind. But someone they were.
it must
Want to
have
kill.
the word something.
Yeah, but Victor doesn't remember. He just remembers a name. Also, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, also, did anybody hear you? But that was Vic, right?
Yeah,
It
I was
sounded
about to
like-
ask that one of them speak common. But yeah, that sounded like Vic.
Yeah. Vic Valor.
Hello?
But I don't know how to pronounce these names. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whether Valor, I don't know.
Oh.
On the one they pulled up, the scion they pulled up, are there any traces of clothes or anything left from that transformation?
Actually, yes. The one you pull up does essentially wear the same green shirt as the first mate.
Mm.
It is
So-
torn, but it looks somewhat the same now that you have it under the light and can see it clearly.
Green, ripped shirt, blue pants. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Was it this one?
Yeah, the one you pulled up from the water.
Does he also
I
have
knew he was a bastard.
the rings in a gill? Earrings in a
Yeah.
gill?
Yeah, there's a couple of rings in the upper gill things on his head.
Oh, that's free gold. I'm gonna harvest it.
Pull two silvery earrings from the fin, just going. It does have a little bit of the fish skin stuck in the locks.
I mean, I will just,
Yeah,
shake it
they-
off if I
yeah,
can.
they probably need to be cleaned a little bit. But yeah, you have two
So what
You have
what
two
can I write in my inventory?
silver earrings.
Silver earrings.
You can write trash.
You can write shit for all I care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
Shit.
S-H-I-T. Shit.
it. What
But yeah,
about the teeth? Are they huge, like sharks, or just small versions of the same?
small versions are the same. They don't have massive teeth.
Okay, we can't use those for anything.
So I suppose the captain would want to see this.
I doubt it.
Would
And I
want to
suppose
see
fellas
what?
really want to see this.
You hear as the captain comes up on the deck, you see him brandishing the scimitar that he had. He also seems to be bleeding ever so slightly from his cheek as he comes up. I see you have been very busy, just like the rest of us.
You
Yeah.
were busy? I thought you were sleeping.
I was until someone yelled we were being boarded, and I jumped to the battle.
See,
So,
you
not
would want to see
fallen.
this, I suppose.
See what, if I may add.
And I throw his first mate in front of him.
Yeah, he does see it before you throw it, and you throw it at him. Like,
For how long have you known your first mate?
for about as long as I have been sailing these seas. He's been my first mate, not on this ship, but many others. I mean,
I guess he had enough.
he's not. This is something else. This is an imposter.
Oh, he had these rings on his.
It doesn't look like his though, but he's
And clothes, matches, and when we were fighting him, he goddamn sounded like him.
Oh, I believe that, but this thing is not my first mate. He must have kidnapped him and took his place. Do you think you know why? Do you know what this is?
No.
I have the first ship I've even been on. If it's something from the ocean, I don't know.
Would Victor have,
I wouldn't have
read
guessed.
about it in the library?
Roll either religion or arcana, your choice.
Fuck it, let's do this one.
Ooh,
You have heard of sailors being dragged from ships and given a choice. Serve or drown.
Does it say whom to serve?
No, it does. It just says that they are often dragged off the ship and then serve underwater creatures. Often very powerful ones like krakens or other things in the depths of the sea.
Fucking badass.
I mentioned some of these details.
hmm.
You also know that these creatures are called deep scions.
Yeah.
But that is about all you know. You know that there are rumors of sailors being transformed by being dragged off of ships.
So apparently they like to drag people off and give them the choice to serve them or die, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's more specifically the
Scion.
deep scion are the sailors being dragged off ships.
Yeah.
Was
They were a human once. And then
was Vic very loyal to you?
Oh yeah. He was
I
loyal
see.
to me and to the ship itself. I mean, he could be a bit of a dick from time to time, but he was loyal. He knew that the work would bring him food on the table.
Can
Seems
I
like he was
roll-
loyal to the end.
I believe so.
Can I roll something to remember so that Victor can remember the name that he heard them mention that they would kidnap or do something with?
Oh, you don't forget. They said kill everyone, especially the Banes.
Oh, the Bane. So I mentioned. So are you the Bane? A Bane?
The Bane
I
of
mentioned
what?
something about the Bane.
Hey,
The Banes.
who are the Banes?
I don't have a fucking clue.
Oh, it's me, Batman.
Lol.
Oh no, multiple Banes! They're here to break our backs.
I cast
No.
Bane.
Oh no.
I was molded in it, Batman. That's probably a horrible impression.
It actually is. It's
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I get the
I know.
get the Riddler vibes. The vibes.
Oh no, not the new
Riddler's
one,
much
is
more
it?
cool.
No,
Not the new one. Okay,
Is
good.
the
It's the old
Riddler
one.
in the
That,
new one?
I haven't seen that, so I can't comment.
Yes.
yes, he is. He is seen as the main antagonist of the
I
movie
need
in
to
the
watch
trailers
it
too.
now.
Yes. Anyway, to get back on track. He essentially just asks you. He doesn't have a fucking clue what you're talking about, and he also asks the bane of what.
Well, I just overheard them speaking in their own language. Something about kill everyone, especially the Banes, or something like that.
I'm pointing my flail towards him. How can we be sure that you're not one of them?
Well, for one, I have fingers.
Well, they had to, and then they transformed.
Good point.
I mean,
I cannot prove it.
Start loading my crossbow. Yeah.
Whoa!
How
No,
do we
wait,
know?
wait. There's no reason for us to be afraid of each other. I mean, we could easily check it. We just need someone who can, I don't know, pick through people's minds.
Please, do not fuck with me in my mind.
Oh, I can't do it.
Oh.
It's just if we want to be sure that no one else is these deep thingies. I suppose we should take a look. I don't know. I've just heard rumors that some wizards can go into people's minds and poke around a little bit.
That's true, I suppose. But Captain, let me be frank here.
Yeah.
Could they be after your mystery cargo?
I mean that could be a potential. I mean, he's an important man, but and he looks down at them. They don't seem like political creatures.
Oh, so he's your cargo. I see. That makes sense. I don't think they're political now.
I highly doubt it.
Unless he made a bad deal.
Could also be that they're on the wrong ship. Who knows?
I doubt it.
I mean, that could also potentially be the thing, but I don't think so. It's also the first time I've seen these creatures.
They're usually at
I
sea.
mean, going for your first mate would I just think they would know what you were transporting if they were going for your first mate, or even you.
That's true. Well, I don't know. Well, let me be frank. Most of you look like shit. Except for you two.
Yeah.
And he points to Eterèmont and Epos. You still look fine. The rest of you look absolutely horrible.
I think I broke a rib. It hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, let me help you with that.
I mean,
Just
you
bleeding profusely over his face.
don't
This
worry.
hurts.
We have a we have a medic on board. He can take care of this. You don't have.
Oh, thank God.
I will make sure that someone else takes the rest of your night's watch. You have definitely deserved a rest.
I like rest.
Thank you.
And I sit down. Oh,
Would you not prefer to have, a bed to sleep in?
please. Carry me.
Icarus is a disrib, and I poke him.
Urak, roll a medicine check. Just because.
There we go, 17.
Oh, damn.
You poke wrong because you know which rib it is.
No, I want to poke it,
Okay.
and then I want to use my 5 points of lay on hands.
Okay, so he pokes your rib. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he pokes your rib. It starts to hurt, and then it stops hurting. Then you can only just feel his finger on you up the side of your stomach. Just
I guess I missed, and I turn around and walk away.
Thank God for your bad aim.
also, Icarus, the rib it doesn't really hurt anymore.
How nice.
But yeah, if you want to, you can definitely take a long rest if you wish.
Yeah, long rest.
I shall.
Yes.
Yes, I kind of need that.
Very well. So, for expediency's sake, the rest of your voyage is calm. Nothing really happens. The last night before you arrive, you can already see the cliffs. You could barely even see the edges of the mountains before you went to bed that night. You have not been told to take the guard posts the last 2 nights, though. But I want Urak, Eterèmont, Victor, and Epos to do me a favor and mute
Oh, okay.
and deafen. Icarus.
Yes. It's me.
It is indeed. So, you go to sleep that night. It's been a long voyage. These past couple of days. Here we go. Much better. So, it has been a long voyage. You go to sleep that night, and the dreams that take you dream of nothing. Nothing but the dark around you. Except for a single light. You see a little girl. Probably no more than 7, 8 perhaps. In her hands a knife. Blooded. Her face frightened. She turns to you. Blue eyes filled with tears. And you hear her say 3 words. Help me, brother.
You don't have to do this, Felicia. Put the knife down.
I can't stop. Help.
Walk towards her.
As you walk towards her, you get almost all the way to her. As you hear footsteps. Heavy footsteps. And she says again, help me, brother. As a sword pierces her. And you wake up. With a jolt. That's all. There we go. Now to just get the others to return.
Yes.
I'll just take care of it, unless you do it before I do.
I didn't.
There we go. I just wrote a message, let's hope they see
Yeah.
it. Someone did.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Like
Come
this.
back.
Some of you did.
What? Did what?
Came back.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
let's just do something because I want to. Epos.
Yeah.
You are suddenly awoken during the night by Icarus just jolting up, going a
What's happening? Are they back?
I'd also be screaming Felicia. And
You also hear him scream the name Felicia.
Is it only the two of us in the room?
No, you are in a relatively open space with potentially, let's say, 10 sailors, all laying in hammocks. But you are the only one who reacted to this.
Icarus, are you okay?
I had a bad dream. I think I need some air.
Should I can go with you if you want to. Oh,
Yeah, that would be nice.
okay. We walk outside.
Walk up to the deck, to the top deck. And just breathe the fresh night air. You can barely see the edges, that are the peaks of the mountains. Only barely.
It's quiet.
Yeah. I think I need some quiet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I woke you up.
It's fine. It's fine. I didn't need the sleep anyway. So
Subtle.
yeah. I just stand around and I'm just there for Icarus. I'm not asking about Felicia, but I'm taking a mental note.
Mhm.
So
Suppose I yelled Felicia, didn't I?
yeah, you did. Pretty loud.
You're probably curious.
Very, but it's okay if
No,
you
it's
don't want to
alright.
talk about it.
I think we're in the deeps together at this point. The witch we were hunting. You were a bird. Do you remember when we were in the Feywild? When we were in the woods?
Do I remember that?
You do.
Yes.
Well, the witch took her. And I really thought I was gonna get my revenge at that point.
Oh.
But I suppose it's still gonna haunt me.
Just for me, did we beat the witch, or what happened to the witch?
No, we were
you
in the trap.
Yes, you
Right?
didn't see her. You didn't fight her.
We found her home or something like
Yes,
that.
you found her home.
And are we looking for her now, or
I mean,
She knows who we are, at least.
okay?
Well, she knew who I was, but now she
Yeah.
knows who you are as well.
Well, I think the possibility of revenge isn't completely over yet. I think we can. I think we can get you your revenge at some point. But if you want to, we will get it. I will promise you that.
Thanks. I know I can trust you. All of you.
Yeah, just don't trust my magic though. But
I'll try not to. It's come in handy so far.
Illusions.
Smoke and mirrors. Just gonna stare out over the ocean for a bit.
Alright. So we take in the night air. It's chilly. Not like cold, but there's a chill in the air. So just take in your fresh air and I suppose go back to bed and try to get the rest of your sleep.
Yeah.
Very well. So you go back to rest. Nobody has hurt you. Of course, there were some sailors that turned to you as you walked up, but they didn't like try to stop you or anything. They just kept a close eye on you.
Did we have a name for the ship?
Oh yeah.
Silence.
Yeah,
I guess not.
I did not make a name for the ship. I will come up with one.
Cassandra!
No,
This spelunker.
no. It is hereby dubbed the Dominion.
That is not a woman's name!
It doesn't have to be a woman's name.
It has to.
It's only America that does that.
No. A lot of places does
Oh.
that, but in my fantasy world they don't.
Yeah.
Rude!
They still call they still called the boat a she, but it doesn't have an actual name. It has a title more than anything else.
The Pearl.
No, it's not called the Pearl. It's called the Dominion.
Can't call it the pearl.
Damn it.
Well, we could easily call it the Pearl, but I won't want to. But yeah. So the next morning, you all get up, eat breakfast. Again. Fine. All the food you've had so far has like been fine.
Yeah.
It's past-
Is there feathers in some of it?
Excuse me, come again?
Is there feathers in any of it?
Only in your food, Victor!
Roll for
No.
feathers.
Because Slice is not very good at it, I think. To keep the feathers in.
No, there are no feathers in the food.
Well, very interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You get your food and sailing continues. And on that day, potentially the middle of the day, you sail into what essentially can only be boiled down to a massive, almost cliffside, going up several hundreds of feet. And a small harbor at the foot of that cliffside. It is definitely no more than like a tenth of the size of Drustvar's harbor. It is a very small harbor after all. And as you sail in, the ship goes to dock. The people that needs to get off goes off. I suppose
Including
that is
us?
including you.
Yes.
You have
Is it
arrived
the
in
place where we were
Ironridge.
going to?
Excuse me?
Is this the place we were going to?
Yes, you have arrived in Ironridge. Or the harbour of Ironridge.
Very happy.
There is nothing here in this harbour but potentially like a couple of warehouses and the tiny harbour itself that can potentially hold like 2 or 3 ships the size of the Dominion.
Tavern?
Not here.
No? Okay.
You also do see some guards. The guard that you see is essentially a mountain of a man. Like he is tall, broad-shouldered, fully plated. Like his armor is massive. He holds a tower shield the size of himself, and a spear in the other hand.
Big.
Yes, big. You actually... No, scratch that. You see 4 of those men standing by the ship as you sail in.
Oh shit. Like, well, are they bigger than our big guy?
No. They are like large for humans, but not like.
Okay. So, guys, finally we have arrived. Let's be landlubbers again. What'd you say?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You're saying?
I don't mind the ocean, but I prefer
Land.
firm ground.
Thanks for the ride, Captain.
Thank you. No, if you ever need work, I am sure I could use you on the boat again someday.
Sure. Greet the scary bird from downstairs from me.
Excuse me, what?
The scary bird with the funny name.
What about him?
They just greet him,
Like, greet him often?
like from me.
Ah, that way. I shall tell him you said goodbye.
Yeah.
Goddess, thank you. You also see that that the special cargo is essentially escorted by the four big dudes in giant armor towards behind the warehouses towards the cliffside.
Did we know what it was?
The special cargo?
Person.
Yeah, person.
The money man.
The money man.
Ah.
Money man.
Yes.
I know him
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
rather
Shit.
well in
It was.
another campaign or another character.
But yeah, he's essentially escorted by these men towards the cliffside itself. And you do notice, at least you do, Eterèmont, that there seems to be some kind of elevator system that goes up and down the cliffside.
Do we need to go there?
Well, unless you want to take the stairs.
What's this?
Oh. No stairs.
Does it seem robust?
Well, you have to get closer to make that assessment.
Okay. I will ask the question again when we get closer.
Yeah, but you start walking up to the cliffside itself, and there are several. There are like two more of these guards with this rather bulky armor that stands at these elevators, and you do see that the elevators are rather large. Essentially, the entire party of the money man, as you like to call him, his two guards and the four special guards from the city itself walks into one of these platforms, and it is essentially risen upwards.
Alright, if those big guys can go there, we should be okay.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Also, I'm glad there's no stairs, because someone would have forced me to go on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone would.
that's not what you're supposed to say!
But yeah, one of the guards just says, "Are you going up?
Yes, please, my friend.
Go in.
Go
Welcome
in.
to Ironridge."
Thank you. And be, Fuck, I forgot that catchphrase. Never mind. I had a funny catchphrase.
He closes the gate behind you. It is like a closed off platform, almost to the point of looking a little bit like a birdcage.
It's not claustrophobic at all.
As you essentially pull away, it's large enough for you to essentially be able to walk around inside of it. But yeah, you essentially pulled up. It seems stable. It's not that it swings or sways or anything like that. You essentially just lift it up. Ever so slowly.
Have we ever seen this kind of thing before?
Probably not. Not on this large scale, definitely not.
So it's like, oh, this is magic of highest volume.
No, it's not magic. You do realize that this is some kind of technology that essentially is raising these platforms.
It's heresy, sorcery, I tell you.
Witchcraft.
Yes.
Well, I suppose it's better than most humans have, but
It
Still
doesn't
so-
just work like a pulley.
still primal.
So primal. Oh shit.
Why don't they have magic to do stuff for them?
That's true. Eterèmont, your people essentially have teleporters. Like gateways,
Yeah.
you just walk through and then you walk out the other side and then you're somewhere else.
That's fucking cool.
Like, you have to spend time getting up there? Come on. Rich people laugh.
Look at all these poor people.
Yeah, exactly. You don't laugh, you just say rich people laugh. But yeah, you essentially pulled up. It does take you between 10 and 15 minutes to scale this cliffside.
What? Okay.
Very
So it's
steep.
slow.
It
very
goes
slow.
essentially almost directly down for somewhere between 200 and 300 feet.
Well, yeah, that's death if you fall.
That is definitely death if you fall. But you essentially pulled up into the city itself. And as the gates are opened up at where you are, there is a path that you must walk. That goes around
And
the
then we get
cliffside
nude.
and up. This
Alright.
road is like wide enough for at least 2 wagons to go side by side. And it's wide enough so 2 wagons can go side by side at a comfortable distance without falling off the edge.
Okay, so that's not so bad.
But yeah, you start to walk up, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. You start walking the cliffside. There is no railing, any kind of guard at the edge. So you are essentially about 200 feet up in the air and can look directly down at the ground if you wish.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
I don't.
Yeah, no thanks.
But yeah, you walk around and get up to what looks like a gate into the city itself. Or more specifically, there is not necessarily a gate, there is just no wall at that place. And there are several of these guardsmen again at this place. You notice that the other party that came up before you is walking some distance ahead of you. They walk directly in to the city. And as you approach the opening, one of the guards just goes, "Wait! Halt!"
I guess I hold.
Yeah.
We need to make sure.
Good
that-
evening. Good day.
Good day to you.
afternoon.
We need to make sure that you're not carrying any kind of contraband or illegal things into the city.
What is illegal in this particular part of the world?
Whatever we deem is illegal is illegal. If you have it, you have it.
I see. I shouldn't have anything,
I assume
since
not.
everything has been stolen, so...
I conjure my mage hand, which which just lifts my my cape and then lifts my my scarf. Like, you see, I have nothing on me.
What about your bag?
Like,
Bollocks.
really?
Really? But yeah, two other guards
Then
also comes
the
over.
hand take the bag and flip it open so they can see.
Yeah, your mage hand can only carry what weighs about 5 pounds, if I remember correctly.
Okay, then I put it down on the ground and then the mage hand does the rest.
Yeah, the guard essentially kneels down and starts poking through your stuff. He's not. You do know. I assume you watch him like a hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't take anything. He's just.
What is it called? There were 2 guards?
3.
3.
Yeah, there are one that stopped you
What?
and 2 others that approached to assist.
What race are they?
Human.
Okay, then I just I make the mage hand just flip around a little. What is it called? Impatiently in the air, and then it will casually make an elvish symbol for flipping a finger
Very well.
at the guard.
Very well.
Like, you know, you can have different signs. So just like...
Yeah, you do that. And the guard just continues to look through your stuff and picks up your bag and hands it back to you and says, "Very well. Welcome to Ironridge."
Thank you, sir.
And they go through all of your things one by one. It doesn't take them very long.
Yes, here's a weapon, a weapon, a weapon,
Exactly.
a weapon, a glaive, a glaive, a dagger.
It's like,
Weed. Uh-oh.
oh shit. Nah, weed's legal.
Yeah.
Just calms you the fuck down after all. But yeah, yeah, they essentially go through your things. They don't find anything that is untowards. They do find, if I remember correctly, on you, Epos, and Victor, and Eterèmont, I think it is, your notices of spellcasting.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
they find
permit.
those, and they do open them up and just read them for a second and goes,
okay. When he takes my my pyramid, I'll be like, as long as you don't grab my flute, it's all right.
he does see it, but he doesn't touch it.
Come on, innuendo, anybody? No, okay.
I get your innuendo. The god doesn't. Either he doesn't get it or he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I've heard this one before.
Yeah, I heard this like 3 times today.
Yeah.
At least. But yeah, they read your these permits for spellcasting,
Yeah.
and then after they read them and put them back, they do look up at you three again, Victor, Epos, and Eterèmont, and just gives you an extra look. And that's it. You get the inkling that they're taking a mental note of who you are,
Oh dear.
so that if they find you do magic, they know that you are allowed to do it.
I'm doing like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Almost like you
Much,
showed
yes.
Icarus just. Yep, this one's okay. But yeah, they allow you into the city itself. And as you walk into the city,
You get nuked.
Eterèmont. Actually,
You die.
what is your passive perception, Eterèmont, Victor, Epos, Icarus, and Urak? Actually, no, not Urak. I know yours. Yours is mine. Yours I remember. At least. What is yours, Icarus?
11.
Okay, Epos.
12.
Victor T. 10. Very well. Everyone but Urak, you notice an owl sitting at the top of the wall looking down. Just looking.
Does it look familiar?
No. Not to
that
you, at
horn?
least. Eterèmont, you notice something about this owl.
Oh dear.
It's purple.
Oh!
And it's looking straight at you specifically. After which it just flies away.
Do I recognize it as some kind of familiar or anything magic?
Yes.
Just like it's purple.
You know this
magic.
owl, this type of owl. It is
Oh.
native to only one place in the world. And you know exactly where that is. And with that, I think this is a good place to end the session for tonight.
No.
Welcome to Ironridge, and also, welcome to level 5.
Hey!
Hey!
Extra attack.
Extra attack.
Yes.
Extra attack.
I get second level smite slots now.
But yeah,
Oh my
that is
god.
where we will end for tonight.
Yeah,
So,
because
thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Ew.